guard-oriented units, you wouldn't throw the ball around that carelessly for 30 points?
You know, honestly, I really think this was one of those nights. It was a tough night for us. They came out with a good energy. We struggled, and we struggled with our energy. But you know, 5-6 minutes left. We got it below 10. We fought back. I was proud of them. We just ran out of gas. Obviously, the second quarter was tough for us. You know, they had 38 points. We had a lot of turnovers, and you know, you're not going to win a lot of ball games when you let that happen. So, I think that you know, this was a good lesson on competing when you know you don't have quite the energy that you need, and you know, we got to learn how to fight through nights like this.
The energy, a lot of the turnovers, is that part of it, do you think, the lack of energy?
You know, it can be. You know, when teams come out and pressure, these guys are good. I mean, that's their game. They're one of the league leaders in steals, and their game is pressuring and fast breaking. And when you don't have the energy that you would like to have, you know, to back cut, keep moving, and put the pressure back on them, it becomes a very, very difficult game because they, you know, the other team senses that. I mean, you know, you play basketball long enough, you can sense when you have the edge and energy.
Coach, you're inside moving the ball quickly. Since the Warriors did a better job.
Well, I'm not exactly sure, but you know, I think the Warriors did a better job in a lot of areas than us. You know, we fought back, but you know, this was one of those nights. We did not, right from the start, you could tell our guys kept fighting, they kept trying, they just couldn't quite get over the hump.
Is it any more disappointing when you're stressed to protect the ball thing that's on your board and there, and just that attention to detail thing, is it any more disappointing than when you make it clear there's something you have to watch out for tonight?
You know, I think that all of us, you know, were disappointed, only because we had a good win last night, and you know, just came out and again, you know, and it's all of us together. You know, didn't quite have the energy we needed to you know, to get the back doors, to take care of the ball, and they were extremely aggressive, and you know, that combination spelled trouble in the second quarter. You know, the rest of the time, the game was pretty close.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Off tomorrow.
Coming in, Coach says, just felt like there was just a lack of energy tonight.
It was, man. Like I said early on, when we didn't come out, like you said, with that energy and getting up and down, running, playing the fast tempo, getting into each other, getting into them on defense and playing for each other. So that's something we can easily correct, though.
More disappointing after coming off such a big win last night, or a good win.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like I said, it was a big win last night, and we did everything that we needed to do down the stretch to get the win. And then we just got to carry it over. And I think a lot of guys was expecting that to happen today, but you know, we came out sluggish. So if we can continue to carry those things over and then come out with that same energy that we had yesterday for the whole 48 minutes, I think we'll be fine.
Were you surprised with the number of guards you had in the game that they were able to get as many turnovers as they were?
Yeah, I mean, that just comes with us just getting used to playing with the new offense and the new structure, and just learning each other where if somebody drives, how the next man is going to space, or does he want the 3, or does he want the 2, or is he going to cut? So we just got to get comfortable with the offense.
Frustrating after you go down 20, but you come all the way back to 5.
And yeah, it is frustrating. I mean, you see that, like I said, we was down 20, and we fought all the way back, and then they got to 5, and it just seems like we got content with that instead of just continue to compete.
Is there a point where the lack of shooting started limiting you guys offensively?
Yeah, but we knew with this team they didn't have that many shot blockers, so we wanted to attack the rim as much as possible, and that was one of our big emphasis for the game.
Brooks' foul trouble really set the tone in the second half. I think you can cut that lead. And go to the bench.
I mean, Brooks is a big part of what we're doing, so I would say definitely, man. Like Brooks, he's scoring for us. He's drawing double teams and making it easier for a lot of people. And so when he goes out, it definitely takes away from what we're trying to do.
Thanks.
Crystal's turnovers tonight. They just out-quicking you guys at every station, or is it general slumpiness, or are they playing passing lanes well? What's going on?
They're a really good passing lane team, and I think they took advantage of us coming off a back-to-back. They were kind of waiting on us, but, you know, it's no excuse, really. They just outplayed us.
You guys stressed this was something they did very well, did you not? That they are a team that capitalizes on turnovers better than anybody in the league.
Yeah, they're number one in both categories, points off turnovers, you know, fast break points. They get to their strengths. They did a really good job of getting to their strengths tonight.
Disappointing, you know, chance to win 3 out of 4. I mean,
Yeah, it's disappointing. Every loss is disappointing, though. You know, really can't, you know, decide between, you know, one team or another team. But I feel, you know, we should have came in with better effort as a team, collectively.
Chris, you guys were able to come back from 20 down and get it to 5. What did you do differently there, and then why couldn't you sustain it?
Shot here, shot there. That's all the game comes down to, really. One team makes a play and the other doesn't. We didn't make that play. But we got it down to 5, and I thought we were doing a good job with that run. But we couldn't make that extra play that put us over the top.
Chris, you guys have been struggling from three-point range. Is there a certain point where that starts to affect our offense and how teams cover you?
I think so. It will. But I'm really not worried about that, really. Because, you know, guys will start making shots. I'm not worried about that.
You guys controlled Ellis pretty well in the first half, and not in the second half. Is that just giving him too many easy baskets on the turnovers, or did you do something well against you guys?
You got to rhythm off the turnovers. Yeah. Any great player likes to get easy buckets to get a rhythm, and we gave him too many of them. That's how he got his rhythm.
You're considering the execution you showed last night in Waterloo.
Yeah, I mean, you know, we made a lot of mental mistakes tonight. We came in and talked about what they do well. They, you know, create turnovers. They score off the turnovers. They're a fast break team, and you know, we kind of let our minds take over a little bit. Kind of was a little bit careless with the ball, and that led to a lot of uncontested layups, and we kind of dug ourselves a hole. You know, even when we fought back, you know, into the third and into the fourth, we didn't have enough in the tank to fight them off.
Frustrating, I guess, with the folks, you know, coming in, that's what they're going to do.
It's frustrating, but, you know, sort of a team that, you know, we make strides, you know, made a few steps forward last night, and we took a couple steps back tonight, so we'll continue to progress and get better, but, you know, we got to kind of fight through the fatigue at that point in time and really just focus on the mental game and taking care of the ball, make sure we're getting good shots at the basket, because that's part of our defense. If we take good shots, they don't get as many uncontested layups as they did.
Do you think it's going to take a little bit to get consistent, really, after, you know, the start that you guys got off?
I mean, we show good signs. Like you said, with any team, there's some ups and downs. And, you know, obviously tonight was a down night, but, you know, we could do a lot of things better. As long as we take care of the ball, we get good shots, I think we're okay. But, you know, defensively, you know, sort of like I said, mentally, we weren't there for the full night. And it showed.
And how you feel? Think about sometimes you're on the ground once you got an eye pulled.
Hey, me and the ground are best friends. You know, the soft landings. Yeah, the poking out was a little bit of a distraction, but you know, we got back to normal. But you know, about the second half, I was back to normal. So.
When you're making plays like that, is that something? I mean, it certainly sparks the team.
Yeah. I mean, you know, I'm fight through it. Obviously, you know, we had a lot of plays that we look good on. Obviously, we have some things we need to work on, and you know, we're back to the drawing board tomorrow.